All right, now click on the channel, Quan.
Oh my god.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, you're gonna pause the video about 30 times before it even get to 2 minutes.
you
It's
about to hit
50.
a million viewers in your chat.
It's 50 minutes, bro. What the fuck? Free
Quan, you ain't got
beef.
shit else to do.
I'm finna watch it. I'm gonna be back, y'all.
All
All right,
right.
son, go ahead do your thing.
What the fuck? Which one it is? It been 50 minutes. When the fuck did Rob make this channel? What channel is this, cuz? Then they got another channel with two. That's crazy. What the fuck? Reek is free on God. Free beef. I don't beef. Surviving Vonte. Very entertaining video. Alright.
To squeeze his balls, and it kind of made me like mad uncomfortable because I've never heard nobody ask me.
He asked me to kick him in the balls, and he asked me to kick him in the balls because he said that's like him, that's gonna turn him on. But in my head, I'm like, no, he joking. And then he was like, no, do it, do it, do it. And then so I did it, and then he was like, do it again, do it again. Like it really was turning. Like I'm looking at him, and he really getting turned.
He asked me to put on some sandals and step on bugs for him. Vonte called me a community tab, so we ended up getting into like a physical alter.
And it's like sad because he was really chill and cool, but like the bathroom thing, like that definitely like it messed me up because like I wasn't expecting.
With the bug situation, I ain't gonna cap. It just threw me off. Like I ain't never went through no shit like that. So that threw me off real. I remember one time he invited me to his house and I cooked or whatever, and he got mad. Like he got so mad because I didn't want to like have sex with him that night.
Will constantly ask to like rub my feet or something. He'll ask for a kiss or something. And the feet part just used to throw me off.
I'm really crying because like I'm scared. Like that was definitely scary, and like still to this day I'm scared. My name is Nee.
My name. $392. My name is Chanel.
My name is Dimples.
I'm from DMV.
I'm from Atlanta. I'm from New York.
I'm from South Carolina, but I stay in Virginia.
I met him at a basketball game like a while ago.
South Carolina, but I stay in Virginia.
I met him at a basketball game like a while ago.
He was DMing me on Instagram for a couple months. Eventually, after like 4 or 5 months, I DM'd him back and agreed to collab on a YouTube video with him. So Sean had put me on a blind date with Vonte, and that's how I met him. I met him in New York.
I met Vonte through the interviews he used to do at school.
My first impression, he was cool. Like he was chill. Like when I met him, he gave me like cool vibes. I guess because like we was like around everybody, he was just chill. He was laid back. He was cool. He was like asking me how my day was and like when we was like going collab and stuff.
I'm not gonna lie to you. My first impression was he like was nothing like how he was on camera. He was completely like a different personality on camera and off camera. I would say at first he came off funny, and then like after the blind date, he was trying to like be flirtatious and get me to stay with him. So it rubbed me the wrong way.
At first I thought he was real cool. Like he didn't give me like weird stuff at first. I felt like everybody was cool. It was just on some good YouTube vibes, content creating vibes, stuff like that.
When the things started changing was like when he would DM me, like I would post something cute on my story or something, and like he would DM me like flirting with me, and then like the third time I had seen him, that's when it got weird.
Probably like after the video, I started to notice like, no, not after the video, in the video, like when the camera would cut off, I remember a supporter had came up beside him and was like, oh my God, you Vonte 1K, and he was like cool with him when the window was down. He rolled the window up and instantly was like, man, that lame man, blah, blah. I'm like, you know, me just starting YouTube, I'm like, dang, like this how YouTubers act off camera. So that's when I realized, like, you know, shit ain't what it was.
I would say when he moved here, I had a falling out with him. When he moved here, he started being a little different. Really, me and Vonte been going back and forth, like prior to him moving to Atlanta. He would constantly we would constantly get into arguments, and like he would call me out my name many times, like just talk down on me. And then when he was about to, I think he already got his apartment here. When he got his apartment here, we was at a B&B or whatever, and Vonte called me a community tab. So we ended up getting into like a physical altercation. He was just being very jealous for no reason, and he really didn't have no reason to be jealous over anything. He really felt some type of way that I was like, I don't know, cool with his friends. So he kind of felt threatened, I feel like.
When we stopped doing our videos and we had that little beefing for a while, and then we got back cool, but it started getting like weird.
He asked me to kick him in the balls, and he asked me to kick him in the balls because he said that's like him, that's gonna turn him on. But in my head, I'm like, no, he joking. And then he was like, no, do it, do it, do it. And then so I did it, and then he was like, do it again, do it again. Like it really was turning, like I'm looking at him and he really getting turned on from it. So then I'm like, okay, nah, he's weird. So I got a call like from one of my friends, and like I went in the bathroom, and then like as I'm like going as I go in the bathroom, like it was cool. Then all of a sudden cause he was in the living room, he just like come in the bathroom, and then like trying to get in the bathroom, to break in the bathroom to like come in. So then I'm like what? I'm texting him, I'm like, what? He like, where you at? I'm like, the bathroom. But he already knew I was in the bathroom. Like, that's weird. And like, it's like he chasing me down.
He asked me to put on some sandals and step on bugs for him. Like, squish the fuck out of him. Like, it was just, I don't know, it was just weird. He was just like, he liked it. Like, one time when we was setting up the video, he had texted me and was like, when the last time you stepped on a bug? And I was like, what kind of question is that? But I'm thinking like, you know, he's just trying to start a conversation on some weird shit. But I guess he was like dead serious, because then in person he was like, oh, what size shoe you wear? You can put these sandals on and step on these bugs? I'm like, what bugs? Then he walked in his closet and pulled out a box of bugs. I guess it turned him on. I don't really know. I guess it turned him on. He really ain't say too much. He was just like, do it. But he never like that was it. He was just like, do it. He like it, do it. We weren't dating at all. So I know most of y'all probably seen the video where he made a video about me talking about I'm canceled. He was like, oh, $392 or whatever her name is. You knew what my name was, first of all. Second of all, we were never really dating, never. We were supposed to meet up for a video, do the video, okay, collab, you said you wanted to make videos, okay, boom. So in the midst of, okay, mind y'all, it's around November, it's around Thanksgiving. So I had made the video prior to, probably like 3 days before Thanksgiving. So after I had made the video with him, me and Vonte, we didn't text or nothing at all. So in the video, like he said, when he was like, oh, I hurt him or whatever he said, like I was cheating with him, cheating on him, whatever. I had came up here because he was like, okay, come up here, we gonna hang out, do another video, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm up here. Mind you, I don't hear from him the whole day. So I'm like, okay, I ain't stunning. So I go hang out with my friends. I had met SRT Blue, so we doing whatever we doing. I happened to be with some of his homeboys, but I didn't know at the time. But even then, I was still on some cool shit. So we leave, I go to sleep, I wake up, boom, the video out the next morning. But mind y'all, before I went to sleep, he was calling me. In the video, he made it seem like I just was calling him trying to make my peace. Y'all, this man called me at least 10 times back to back. Once people started posting me on their story and the word got back to him, he started calling me back to back to back. So no, when I was calling in that video, I was returning his calls. When I was like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, I'm confused. It's because I was confused. It's because in the video, Vonte made it seem like a whole lot of shit that it wasn't, and he know that. I know that. Anybody who was around that, they know that.
One time, Vonte asked me to squeeze his balls. And it kind of made me like mad uncomfortable because I never heard nobody ask me to do that. I get people have fetishes, but like, and then if I didn't want to do it, he would like get upset. He asked to like, you know, jerk him off with my feet before. So I don't do stuff like that. And I remember there was a time like when I was trying to be cool with him. Was this before the fight? This might have been before I got into a fight with him. I remember one time he invited me to his house and I cooked or whatever, and he got mad. Like, he got so mad because I didn't want to like have sex with him that night. He literally turned over in the bed and did not speak to me just because I didn't want to fuck.
He would constantly ask to like rub my feet or something. He'll ask for a kiss or something. And the feet part just used to throw me off because, now my feet not ugly, but it just used to throw me off because like, why are you fiending, you know, to massage my feet, to touch my feet? And if I say no, like we'll be in the car, and if I say no, then he'll like get mad or throw a fit. I'm like, are you mad because you can't touch my feet? You know, it'll be stuff like that. So I don't know if he got like a fetish or what, but yeah.
It made me feel scared because like my life was not about to do nothing, like trying to force me. And it's like sad because he was really chill and cool, but like the bathroom thing, like that definitely like, it messed me up because like I wasn't expecting that, and it scared me. Like it definitely scared me, and I didn't like that. And I'm really crying because like I'm scared. Like that was definitely scary, and like still to this day I'm scared, and like I would be scared for like the next female. So like, yeah.
Okay, with the bug situation, I ain't gonna cap. It just threw me off. Like I ain't never went through no shit like that. So that threw me off real bad. But the video made me want to quit YouTube. I wanted to give up on my influencer dream just because of the backlash that his supporters was giving me, not even knowing my side of the story, or not even knowing this man is lying to y'all or saying something about me that ain't true. Like, how can y'all be in my comments bashing me and y'all don't know me? But then again, I feel like it's on me for just now coming out and speaking my side of the part because I was just scared of that, which I had really no reason to be scared of, you know? So mentally, I ain't gonna lie, it messed me up mentally. I just now started back posting on YouTube probably like 3 months ago, and that happened last year.
Uncomfortable. I'm not into fetishes like that.
It threw me off a little bit, but not enough to be like completely thrown, like, oh, this is weird as hell. It was just a little strange, like you keep asking about it and keep wanting to do that. It's like, what is this, you know?
I told my close friends about it, but not like a lot of people.
Did I tell anybody? Yeah, I did. I don't want to say his name. At the time, I had a best friend, and I told him about it first. When I spoke to him about it, he was shocked, but I had asked him not to say nothing. I also told the ex at the time that he was talking about, I did tell him about it. But I think that's about it, really.
Yeah, maybe. I know who I told, I don't know.
I told my friend Kiana and my little sister Gianni. The person that knows about it the most is my little sister, and she was here when he came to VA to visit. I guess VA, not just me. Oh my God. I wish my sister was in here because I don't even want to say it. It's actually weird, and I just remembered this. I had on a skirt that day, and I ain't had nothing because girls know, like with skirts and dresses, you don't typically wear stuff under it. So when I was outside, he said something like how he could see whatever down there. I'm like, what? But he said it in vanish mode. He would do that a lot. He would always put stuff in vanish mode. I never knew why, but that's weird as well. Cause why are you steady putting stuff in vanish mode? Like you're either hiding something or you know you about to say something strange and outrageous. And he said it before he even said something about the skirt. He was like, "You're gonna think I'm weird for this." And I'm like, "What?" Like, just say it. And he said it. And I didn't know how to respond, so I was just laughing. I'm like, "Oh, okay, like, what?"
My message to Vonte would be, first you was cool, but like, you need help, cause that's weird. Like, the kicking in the nuts thing, that's weird. Like, that's a weird thing. I've never heard that. But hopefully, like, you haven't did this to other people, other girls.
My advice to him would be to find yourself, to be happy within yourself. Stop trying to compete with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be cool. Like, it's not, life not a competition. You don't got to be happy within yourself. Stop trying to compete with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be cool. Like, it's not, life not a competition. You don't gotta use other people. You don't gotta make other people feel uncomfortable just because things didn't go the way that you wanted to go. Like, just be yourself, be cool. Well, don't be yourself because you being yourself. Just be cool.
My message to Vonte really would to be humble yourself. I'm not gonna lie. I would say that because of all the shit that he's said to me, like he's talked down on me. For him to like me, he's talked really bad about me. Like, called me out my name, told me I was never gonna be nothing. So I would say humble yourself because, you feel me? Like, all the shit you have could be here today and gone tomorrow. So, I don't know, man. He's called me a bitch. He's called me, I think maybe like a thought or like a hoe, told me I was never gonna be anything. He tried to downplay my YouTube channel, just shit like that.
My message for him is probably not to be so like forceful when it comes to things. I wouldn't say let me reword it. I wouldn't say you're forceful, but just calm down on the sexual stuff or seeing stuff like that, how you saw me in the dress and saying little stuff. Yes, that was weird. Because not everybody is on that with you, you know? Some people just want to be cool with you. Or even if you did used to talk to people or like how we did a series and stuff like that, that doesn't mean like we on that timing. You know, just be mindful of who you're talking to when it comes to this stuff, especially if they not your girlfriend or if y'all not talking or if y'all not even doing that. It shouldn't be no stuff said like that.
I feel like Vonte on his channel, like his subscribers, if they watched him, some of them probably know me and a lot of them like used to come at me and stuff like that. And I feel like I never really said my side of the story. He just got on the internet and made himself seem like a victim. The time that he posted that I went out on a date when we weren't even dating, like I could date who I want to date, and like they were trying to make me seem like I was a hoe for that and I did him wrong. So I would say that's why I'm choosing to speak out, because I feel like I've never spoke on it for real and I just let people run with whatever narrative they wanted to.
I'm choosing to just not speak on it because I'm not gonna lie. Last year I wasn't the girl that I am today. Now I don't care, like, you know, I ain't gonna let nobody step on me, but last year, the person that I was just now really getting on social media, I was just scared of what came with it. Like, they was already bashing me on every social media I had, like comments, like, even to this day, like I just got a comment earlier about him. So like, I didn't wanna go through that, what it put me through mentally the day that it happened. I was just scared.
Well, this video is probably gonna help. I would say spread awareness, to be honest, but there's nothing I personally could do by myself to stop that. Like, at the end of the day, even after this video, he probably still might be on that type of shit, so. that's on him, for real.
All right, y'all, so I'm gonna just jump straight into this video. This is my truth. As y'all know, on the internet, when it comes to the internet, first of all, before I start this video, I'm gonna let y'all know I don't know how to talk straight. I just be skipping shit. My brain be all over the fucking place because I have so much to say. So if I'm all over, try to stay on track. But with everything I will be saying, it's facts. Because I'm a businessman, I'm a business owner, investor, all that shit. I work with legal teams and shit like that, so I know legal actions that could come out of this shit. So I would never sit up here and say shit that's not facts. I would never sit up here and lie on somebody's name if it's not facts, because I'm big on mental health. I would not want to fuck with somebody's mental health if I know I'm lying. So everything I'll be saying today is shit that I've been holding in for years. You know how long me and Vonte been going back and forth? I let him have every win, but I just troll because I'm a troll. But that's my little brother, and I always try to protect his mental health. Now, with the GlowJ situation, I feel like they dragging it way too much out of proportion, and they're making Ross seem like the bad person, even though they know I'm trolling. They're taking it too serious. So everything I'll be saying today, I'll be showing proof because I have receipts. Now, before I get into that, I'm gonna let y'all know something. Raw is the most hated because why? People know Raw is so important to their business. People know Raw is so important to their social media. People know Raw is so successful. People know Raw is so smart. And you know what they told the internet? Raw is so ignorant. Raw is not humble. Raw is this. Raw is that. Guess what I did? It's marketing. I ran with it. Yeah. Raw not humble. Yeah, I'm not humble. Fuck that nigga. Fuck this. Bro, I'm a troll. I troll all the time, right? I let a lot of shit slide, right? Vonte 1K, GlowJ's. Now, we're gonna start with GlowJ.
This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't got nothing to do with none of this stuff that's going on. I don't got nothing to do with none of this stuff. Don't include me in nothing. I'm not part of nothing. I just purchased my first plain Jane watch. I'm on some grown man shit. I don't do the drama. I'm for God. I got God. God got me. I'm focused on making millions. Don't include me in none of y'all drama. I don't do none of this drama. None of this. But I'm about to say something. I can clip this if y'all want to. It's just some shit about Ra. Cause what Ra was saying. I'm not being, like I said, I'm not in no drama. I'm not talking about anybody. This is to my brother Ra. Like on some real shit. I met Ra, goddamn, around the same time I met Holmes. I ain't even gonna speak about how fuck I met the nigga. Knowing this nigga and seeing him on a day-to-day, I can say this nigga is probably one of the most realest motherfuckers ever. Like, this nigga is real as hell. Like, he gonna speak his mind. He gonna tell you what it is. He don't hold his tongue for nobody. Before I even knew this nigga for real, he was like, he gonna pop his shit. Like, he gonna tell you what it is. I remember we went to go, he had drove my truck out for the first time. We was at a gun range. He drove my truck out. This one he had the SRTG. He was like, let me drive your truck out. I want to see if I'm gonna get one type shit. So he drove my truck out. Boom. He was like, hey, yeah, I want a truck out. I need a truck out. I want one. And he told me this now. He was like, he bought an SRT. I ain't even gonna get into that anyways. So we went to the Dodge to the shit. We drove like 50, 40 minutes away to the Dodge to the shit. And cause they had a Trackhawk there. He was like, well, the Trackhawk had like, I seen it online. Do y'all got it? They was like, yeah, whoop, whoop. He was like, bet, I want to test drive it. I'm like looking to potentially buy it. They was like, okay, cool, let's go get it. Give me 1 second. They came back out giving him the whole run around, this and that. Oh, the Trackhawk it's in the back. You can't drive it, but you could fill that application if you want to buy it. That man turned up on the folks. From that day on, this is really when I ain't know him like that. From that day on, I was just like, okay, that nigga about this shit. Like me personally, I don't really say too much. Like I'm more so, I sit back. I'm the calm. Like, I be real calm in situations. Like I just be chill, laid back. Like, I just be vibing. But Rock, he gonna talk his shit. That one thing I can say about Rock, like on some real shit. I gotta give him his respect for that. Like on some real shit. And knowing this nigga for the past 2 years, this nigga is dead ass like, you know what I'm saying? Like he be on his shit, he be by his shit. Like he stand for everything he's saying, he fall for nothing. I can't say that. And I'm not talking shit about nobody. I'm just letting y'all know like my input on Rock. And like the media do be painting him as a bad person or he not humble. Rod done did shit that a lot of niggas wouldn't do for their family, for niggas that's not his family. But the internet don't see that, and he don't put shit like that out there. Like, I'm not gonna tell y'all this information of what I know, but it's some shit. This nigga done did some, he done did some real nigga shit. Like, man to man. Like, if you watching it around, I'm gonna say like, man to man, you got my respect, bro. Like, on some real shit. Like, aside from all this internet shit, YouTube can disappear today. I know this nigga, like, he a real one for sure. So you support Rob? I'm just speaking my opinion on knowing him and what I've learned from being around a nigga, like, literally. But I'm finna get back to watching the video. I don't know nothing about all that other stuff. Don't include me in that. I don't know nothing. That's just crazy. That's crazy. Real shit. But I can say, yeah. I don't know. No, not my bro I posted on my Instagram. Not my bro I posted on my Instagram. No, that's two different people. But I ain't getting into none of that other stuff. Y'all can say I'm glazing my bro. I'm like, whatever. Like, y'all are fucking kids at the end of the day. Like, what grown person are, like, y'all gotta grow up, bro. But I'm finna get back to this video. I'm not gonna say a word. I just wanna genuinely watch it. I haven't watched it. I wanna watch it. We got 20 more minutes left. Well, 30 more minutes. And yeah. Let go. This is crazy.
Right? And I know he's watching this, right? I'm gonna give y'all a rundown on what led up to this situation, but then I'm gonna backtrack to how this shit really started. All right? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm tired of being a bad guy just to make them look good and take the win, even when I'm really the winner. You know? I'm gonna start with Glow J. How I met Glow J's. I DM Glow J's on Instagram. I was like, I fuck with your work. Keep doing what you're doing. Because I was doing public interviews around the time he was doing the homeless videos. He told me that he appreciated all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Talking to Glow J's around that time, it was like the first couple days while I was talking to Glow J's, I realized that, bro, like, he was cool as fuck, but it was one message that he sent me that stood out to me, but I didn't really care because I'm a person that always helping people, and I really don't care about it. Everybody in my circle know that. Everybody in my friend group know that. Like, Rod is the person that's always gonna help everybody, right? He sent me a message after we've been talking for like a day and a half. He was like, yo, how do I monetize my platform to start making more money, right? I don't know the exact words, but I will put monetize my platform to start making more money, right? I don't know the exact words, but I will put screenshots on the screen. He asked me how he could monetize his platform to start making more money. What do? Give him the rundown, tell him what I help people. We talked about how he could invest more and make more money. Something about clothing brand come up, and he said, that's what I'm gonna do, clothing, etc., etc. Cool, not worried about that. But what I'm saying, all the screenshots is gonna be on the tell him, you know what I'm saying, because I always want to help people. We talked about how he could invest more and make more money. Something about clothing brand come up, and he said, that's what I'm gonna do, clothing, etc., etc. Cool, not worried about that. But what I'm saying, all the screenshots is gonna be on the screen. Another time, he hit me, and he was like, what's that money app sauce? Because Rob has the sauce for everything. But I did. I put him on, show him how to make money on this app, like I always do. Now, on to the next situation. He posted something on his story, like he posted something on his story, like he was going through something. I reached out to him, I replied to his story, which I will show a screenshot. I asked, bro, you good? He said, nah, I'm not good. I said, what's going on? He made up this story about him using this card at the gas station and somebody cleared his card and now he don't got no money for this, money for that. And what I did, like the person that I am, always helping people, I asked this nigga, do you need some money? I got you. And what I did, I sent him that money, never received that money back, right? Cool, I'm not worried about that. I'm the person that's always trying to help people. Now remember that I'm showing receipts for everything because I never really did one of these videos because I just feel like it's no point. Like I'm older, bro. Like I'm mature. Like this is, but when you fucking with my brand to this extent, and mind you, this is gonna be the last video I'm doing. Never doing another one. I just want to expose the truth. What led up to what's going on now with KOZYLEISURE? Because I really don't care for bruh. KOZYLEISURE will never ever make any type of money close to what I'm making, so I'm not even worried about bruh. I just want to clear the situation up to let y'all know that bruh really broke and whatever he got came from Raw. That's all I'm gonna say. What led up to this situation was, so in his video that he stated, his response video was that Raw was pillow talking to somebody in my building about glow J's. If you really my mans, why not come to me and be like, bro, somebody said you said this, and bring the nigga in front of me and tell him to say, I told him that. That's what you should have did. But, you know, I know you lying because I never talked to nobody in my building about glow J's, ain't no tricard. But we're not gonna get into that tricard situation because you know, nigga, I know the truth. And I got proof in my phone, but I'm too mature for that. I would never sit on this camera for these fucking 12-year-old and 14-year-old niggas. They watching this shit and this shit fuel them. Why would I talk about your tricard on this camera? I'm not gonna do that. So don't even bring that shit up. But I got it in front of me, but the world would never fucking know. So humble yourself and tell the fucking truth, my nigga. This what happened, right? My partners came to me and they was like, yo, glow J's they was like, who is glow J's? And I told them, they was like, yo, he was pillow talking because this girl was at my house and he was mad that short.
Damn. Damn.
But it was at my house. Glow J's was basically saying, oh, you fucking with my ops, what the woo. Bro, when was we? We ops. When was we ops? We was never ops. The last time I checked, I was giving you money to survive. When was I ever your op, bro? Nonetheless, screenshots will be on the screen. I'll show y'all what happened. And then I seen somebody send me a clip of a video that Vonte posted.
Stop saying y'all, I'm just watching the video just like y'all. I don't know nothing. I'm just watching just like y'all. Watching this shit just like y'all. I got on this bit of yap and tell my story time and shit. I was finna play that gang beast. I'm just watching the video. I hope everybody win. I don't do the drama. I don't do that shit no more. I focus on making $1 million. I focus on giving my mama $1 million. Fuck you talking about. I'm just watching the video. I'm just watching the video. 2 hands up. Quan ain't got shit to do with nothing. Don't include Quan in nothing. I don't want to see my name in no TikToks. I am a spectator. I am a civilian. I don't know. I know they're gonna try to drag me into it, but yeah, this has nothing. Clip this, please. Please, somebody clip this shit, please. And if I see it, I will repost it. Quan has nothing to do with none of this shit. Quan is an innocent bystander. Quan is focused on getting $1 million. Quan is staying in his lane. Quan got other shit he got worried about. You know what I'm saying? Hey, fuck all that drummer shit. I don't do the drummer shit. Quan don't do the drummer shit. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go hop on a flight, first class flight, and get the fuck out of here and go kick my feet up on somebody's beach or something. Quandale Dingleberry has nothing to do with nothing. I'm trying to get this. Hey.
And Glow J's, only shot.
You the last real nigga that's out here, bro. I don't fuck with none of these niggas. You the last real nigga. You and that nigga. Yeah, the facts. I hate these niggas. And that's a shot directly at whoever. I don't give a damn. I don't like you two niggas.
Right? GlowJ's is throwing shots. Now,
Somebody say you scary? Yes, I'm scared. I am so, let me take my glasses off for this shit. Quan is scared. I am a bitch. You can clip this, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. Hands up, I'm a bitch. I don't want no smoke, buddy. We know, I'm glad you know. Quan is a bitch. Quan is focused on money. Quan likes money and keeping his mama happy and his little sister and his little brother. Other than that, and Kaya. Other than that, Quan is a bitch. Quan is a bitch. God got me, and God gonna continue to have me, and I'm gonna keep praying, and we're gonna keep grinding, and we're gonna keep working. Amen. Quan is a man of God. Quan, hey. All right, let's get back to this crazy ass video.
me, Raw, that love to troll, Quan was recording this video, but GlowJ sent shots. He never said nobody's name. That's the key point. He never said nobody's name. I made a comment in Quan's video throwing shots, just left, right, throwing shots, but I never said no name. Now, when I woke up in the morning, Vonte DM'd me, GlowJ's name. Making videos just so fast. Like, they so hungry for money. Like, just fast, back-to-back videos. But I never said no name. I throw my rocks, and whoever it hits, it hits. And they show that motherfucker hit them.
I don't know. I ain't in none. Quan ain't in none. I don't do no drama. I don't know. I don't know a fucking thing. Even if I don't know nothing. I don't know. Hands up. I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. I'm just a viewer. I'm an innocent bystander watching the video just like y'all. I'm just watching the video. Staying in my lane. I just want to let it be clear. Cause I know it's going to be some TikTok clips and they going to try to include me in their drama. I don't do the drama. I focus on making money on Quan. Don't beef. Quan don't do none of that shit. Quan just wants some money. All right. We're going to keep watching. I just had to clear this up. Every time I see my name, I'm going to clear it up every time, goddamn. We're going to keep watching. All right? Because these TikTok support pages be lying on me. They be trying to include me and shit, too. I be like, damn. What I do? I ain't do nothing. Like, what the fuck? These TikTok clip pages be clipping me and putting me in shit and putting names and words in my mouth that I ain't even do. Just for some fucking TikTok views that ain't getting them no money. I don't know. Quan, I ain't in none of this. I'm trying to make $1 billion. Fuck you talking about? But hey, let's get back to it.
So what they did, they went and made a video on the internet. But the video on the internet is straight cap. But let me go back a little bit, right? Let me go back a little bit. GlowJ's best friend, his partner that cut him off because the type of person he is. I'm not gonna name drop, but I'm sure y'all know who I'm talking about. The nigga came to me, this was around the summertime. He was like, yo, GlowJ say he don't like you and Quan because y'all feel like y'all better than everybody. Y'all feel like y'all doing this, y'all feel like y'all doing that. Why?
Quan is a bitch. Quan isn't in no drama. Quan is God's child. Quan just want to be successful in life.
You feel like that because you feel like we doing good. You feel like we doing better than you because we're supposed to be partners, right? We're supposed to be cool. Now, copy that. Gone. Scratch that, right? GlowJ's later, after the nigga told us that, he went and he unfollowed me on Instagram, right? I don't care about a follow, bro. I'm really not a social media person, bro. I don't care about a follow on Instagram. It was just weird to me, right? He unfollowed me on Instagram. And then I seen him a couple days later. The same day I bought my Lamborghini, I went to Emily Art Center where they used to live. I was at Emily Art Center in Midtown where they used to live, pulled up in my Lambo, he came out. You could see the envy in his eyes. He was like, yeah, that shit hard. Smirk a little bit, hopped in his Lexus, and he dipped. Now, mind you, I'm not really the type of person to be like, yo, why you want to follow me? Why? I just played my cards and, you know, just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? So after all that shit happened, you know, never confront the nigga, never said anything. In the summertime, I guess I was driving on the street and he texted me and he was like, yo, just seeing you. Why the fuck are you texting me, bro? Why are you doing all this fake shit? We not cool, apparently, because you want to hate on somebody that's doing good. That's really what it is. You want to hate on somebody that's doing good. But this is my message to you, bro. I'm not even gonna go on the notes because as y'all noticed, I didn't even look on the fucking notes because I'm so heated. Because this is somebody that I would send money to. This is somebody I would help out. This is somebody that would ask me questions about getting monetized. This is somebody that is my son, right? And to the level, here's the thing that got me. You showing one Amex card, one Discover card, whatever them cards was, but did you forget that Ra is the genius behind everything and Ra is the one that's popping it? Yeah, Ra is the one that's popping it because you're showing one Amex card, but you know I have 7 Amex cards, right?
Damn.
You know I have Chase Safari, right? You know I got all these things, right? You know credit, I put you onto that credit shit. Do you remember that? I would show y'all a screenshot, but I don't feel like going back in the DMs when you was asking me for who did my credit, who did my this, who did my that. I put you down on that credit shit. Now, if I need to show that screenshot, I will put that screenshot out there, but you asked me about this credit shit and I put you down. Now, you showing deposits that you get monthly of, well, you said you got 15,000 coming in every month. Bro, do you know that's not covering my bills every month? I don't like to name drop. But for the sake of this video, I know all of y'all know Keith from Collab Studios. Now y'all can go DM Keith from Collab Studios. This is straight facts. $15,000 is what I make from my Snapchat show every month. Not even posting. DM Keith right now. If y'all think I'm capping Keith, I'm sorry for putting your name in this video. But for the sake of this video, ask Keith what I make every month just off Snapchat, bro. That's my point. Stop flexing with little boy money and stop trying to act like Ra is a bad person because y'all niggas know Ra is the person that everybody gonna always need help from. They know Ra is the person. Bro, I'm the mastermind behind everything and that's why y'all don't like me. You showing in my 3-story house, you do not own that house, you renting that house, and that's a townhouse. That's little boy shit to me, bro. That Rolls Royce, the Rolls Royce, whatever the fuck that shit called, is like a 04, 07, 06. Bro, them shits, I'll pull up a screenshots right now. I'm gonna show y'all how much a Rolls Royce, the year that he probably got it for $90,000, bro. He didn't pay a lot of money for that. And the Lexus, nobody want that Lexus, bro. But, you know, we not beefing. This is just my video back to you. And, you know, I know it might have been all over the place, but I'm showing y'all proof, showing y'all screenshots that Rod don't have to lie about anything. This will also be my last video. I see you out in public, handle your business. I'm handling my business. We don't got no problem. I'm just letting the world know the truth. You also scam your supporters because I got proof. I got text messages when the Shade Room got your ass. You panicking. You texting me, Rod, what should I do? Should I tell him I give the person the money? Should I tell him? Bro, I don't want to expose you for real. So stop making me look bad. You should have just let that video slide because you started this shit. We ain't had no problems, bro. You should have just let the video slide because you started this shit. We was going back and forth, no name. Just keep it back and forth, no name. But now you want to say my name. Now I'm saying your name. And I got more. I'm too mature to even put your shit out there like that, bro. Respectfully. I'm too mature, bro. Like, I'm too.
But this shit feel like the Soulja Boy and the Bow Wow beef from back in the day. This is crazy. A lot of this shit, I don't even know. I don't be in people's business though. Like I don't really care. I don't be in motherfuckers' business. Like I don't care. This shit crazy. This shit feel like Soulja Boy and goddamn Bow Wow back in the day. This is crazy. Quan ain't beef with nobody. Public service announcement. Quan don't do no drama. Quan don't beef. Quan don't do nothing. Quan don't want to be in no TikTok clips, even though I am. Quan is focused on billions of dollars. Quan got other shit to worry about. Quan got to go ship these cozy orders out tomorrow. Y'all gonna see that video soon, so y'all get on my dick by that. Y'all can really stay on my dick because I know it took way too long, but it's not my fault. It's the whole situation I had, but I talked about that in the video. But all that shit gonna be cleared up tomorrow when I make my video, me shipping all that stuff out. Quan, the only person Quan is beefing with is these motherfucking cozy orders. And Quan gonna get these orders out tomorrow. Literally. I don't do the beef, I don't do the drama. I'm focused on making $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Quan is a bitch. I don't do none of this. Hey. Quan, some man exposed video on you. I hope they get their views. I hope they get their views. I ain't in it. Quan don't know shit. Quan don't know nothing. I don't do the drama shit. I grew up. Once 2024 hit the clock, I done grew up. I don't do none of that. They can make $1 million exposed videos. I don't care. I don't want to be in no drama. I'm focused on getting my dream, a Rolls Royce Cullinan, and building me a house. That's it. That's it. Let's continue watching. Quan is not beefing with the IRS. Quan paid his taxes. Quan, I'm telling you, I don't do, hey.
Too much of a genuine person, bro. But, you know, that's it for the Glow J situation, bro. I'm not even gonna speak on it too much, but niggas know the real. Everybody knows the real. But, you know, one more thing I want to say to you, bro, like I genuinely wish you the best. And I think, you know, you should stop living a facade. Maybe, you know, go to a slower city, not Atlanta, because you feel like you have to keep up in Atlanta and you feel like you have to live a lifestyle that you're not really living. You gotta act like you're making the money that you're not really making, bro. Stop living a facade. It's gonna fuck you mentally, and that shit is not healthy for you, bro. Live true to yourself. Be true to yourself, because I know the truth, and everybody may not know the truth, but we was behind, you know, behind the phones and behind the Instagram and shit, and we know what's going on. But respect to you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep winning, you know, and God bless you, bro. I'm off that topic. On to the next topic, right? This is gonna be a long topic. Now, y'all know how long me and Vonte, you know, well, we haven't even been going back and forth because all I've been doing is ignoring this guy. Like, all I've been doing is not responding to this guy. I let him have it every single time, bro. I say my little shit here and there. I troll here and there. He take it to Instagram like the little bitch he is and put it on his Instagram. Raw, take my dick. If anything, bro, you get me more.
What? What? What did he say? What?
Bitch he is and put it on his Instagram. Raw, take my dick.
What? What? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Anything, bro, you give me more clout. You keep tagging me on Instagram and shit like that. But today, with that being said, y'all seen the video before this.
Nigga raw talk like them professors all slow. I gotta realize, bro, this nigga was not born in the States. This nigga was born in, he was born, this nigga is Jamaican. I just call him African because he look African and sound African. I call the nigga African. I don't give a fuck. But the nigga ain't from here. This is crazy. Quan is a bitch. Quan do no drama. Quan is not in no beef. I gotta say this before I say everything because they gonna clip all this shit. I already know how this shit get, bro. I'm gonna say that after every time I talk.
These information for years. Me and my friends know this information for years. He does not know that we know this stuff, but it was stuff that will always come back to us. Like girls would be like, "Oh, y'all that weird." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" They be like, "Vonte this, Vonte that." But y'all seen the video before this, I feel like I had to put that in production so the world could know the type of person you are. Now, we're not gonna touch topic on that because, you know, that's already done. Bruh, I feel like, you know, I've been holding back so much for years with you, dealing with you for years, feeling like, you know, I'm your bigger brother, and, you know, I know how you get mentally. I know you be depressed. I know you be laying in the bed, you be going through shit. Like, you are mentally unstable, and
Mental health is a real thing, people. Y'all folks, make sure y'all mental is right up there. If your mental ain't right, take time away from what you're doing in life and just get your shit right, bro. Cause me personally, I be going through shit sometimes. Right now, my mental is good, but I'm human, my nigga. I'm human just like y'all. I go through shit. And like, if y'all got friends and shit that y'all be around, check on their mental. Like, mental health is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? So, just wanna let y'all know. Y'all folks, make sure y'all mental is up there. Alright.
know these stuff, right? That's why I try not to say too much on the internet. That's why I never did the truth video and just strictly talk about you in the video. That's why I hold back a lot of shit. But I feel like where you cross the line is you broke into my apartment, stepped on my Lamborghini for clout, for 24 hours.
That was crazy. Quan is a bitch. Quan don't do no beef. Quan is not in drama. That was crazy though. But Quan is a bitch. Quan don't do no beef. Quan is not in no drama. All right.
Story clout. And if you did make a YouTube video, it's like, what is gonna be in that YouTube video besides you standing on my Lamborghini? You're using my Lambo for thumbnail because your YouTube is dead. Both your channels is dead. You don't got no other source of income. You don't got no businesses. You are terrible at businesses. You don't have a business mind. You don't know how to make money. You don't know how to do none of that shit. So I know you are broke. I know that for a fact. So that's why I'm telling you, relax. If you would have reached out to me and be like, Rock, can you help me make some money? Can you help me do this? You know I would do that for you despite of everything that you did to me, bro. You broke into my shit. You stand on my car for 24 hours of clout, right? Now, that's why I feel like I had to do what I did before this video. That's why I feel like I had to do this sit down video right here. We're gonna start, we're not even gonna go from the top. I'm just gonna touch base on everything that's going on, and I'm never gonna drop another video because you make people think that Raw ego is so big. You make people think that Raw is the problem. You make people think that Raw is the issue. Why you have no friends? Why do Raw have all the friends, all the partners, all the business people around him, and why are you fucking struggling mentally? Why are you so depressed? Why you have no friends? Why nobody want to be around you? Why no girls want to be your friend? Why are your life so fucking...
I told y'all, these people is quick, boy. These people is fast. This is me right here, right now. Look at this. This is crazy. This is crazy. Quan is a bitch. Quan don't do no beef. Quan ain't no drama. Quan trying to buy his mom a big ass house and buy her whatever the fuck she want. She can get buy her fucking a pony or something. I'm trying to buy my sister a pony or some shit. I don't do no drama. I don't do no beef. I'm not in nothing. I ain't in shit. This is crazy. This is quick. Nigga, I'm right here. This is me. You see that shit? That's me. What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? This is what I be talking about, bro. These people be moving. Your sister ain't want no pony. Whatever my sister wants, she can have it. That's what Quan is focused on. That's what I'm focused on. I ain't focused on none of this other stuff. I'm a bitch. I'm just a innocent bystander watching this video for a show just like y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy. Look. What the fuck?
Miserable. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna tell the world why, bruh. Here's the thing. You running around saying you got everything by yourself or everything on your own. Your girl already revealed that, so I don't even have to touch base on that. When we got back cool, you told me you went and you got that penthouse because you was trying to keep up with me. You was trying to flex on me, and you ended up going broke. In 2 months being in the penthouse, you went broke. what y'all did, y'all went and got a townhouse. Respect. Never laughed at you about the situation. I was like, bro, you ain't had to do that. Haha, you ain't had to do that. Never touch base on that shit again because now we are cool again. You know, I feel like, okay, I rekindled with my brother. Like, it felt good.
I thought that was gonna turn it up.
Nigga,
It ain't turn it up.
Nigga, like, you my brother. You know,
Everything is all the way up. We're like, hold on.
Around that time,
is that better?
We got cool about around the same week. Well, not even with just the apartment. You was telling me when I went and got my first Amex, a week later, you posted Amex on your story. Bro, everybody, y'all go back and backtrack and look at all these shit that I'm saying, all right? He posted Amex on his story. Now, when we got cool, I'm finding out that Amex, he was just an authorized user on the Amex. He does not have an Amex account. And why niggas feel like Amex is just something I could flex with when Raw let y'all know what the fuck Amex was. Raw let y'all know what the value of Amex was. Raw let y'all know how all this credit shit work. Raw let y'all know how to make money. Because, you know, all these niggas that's flexing on the internet, ask them how they get the streams of income they got. It's because of Raw. And I'm smiling because this is just so funny to me, bro. And that's why I stopped helping people now. I stopped helping people because people always turn around and bite me. But I'm such a genius and I just always help people. And that's why I have all the friends in the world because they know the value that Raw brings. So now, y'all do the math. Fuck that Amex, now we going to the Lamborghini. All right?
Somebody said, yo, Quan, what do you think so far? I'm not stating my opinion on nothing because y'all gonna drag me into this. I don't do no drama, I don't do no beef. Quan is a bitch. Quan is focused on getting these cozy orders shipped out. Quan is focused on getting closer with God. Amen. That's it. Like, get back to the video.
It's a lot with Vonte, but I don't feel like showing all that screenshots and doing all that talking. I'm just gonna touch the main topics. That Lambo, he's running around with saying that's his Lambo. He did this Lambo, he did that, I survived this Lambo. All that shit that he is saying, let me backtrack. 2 weeks of me and Vonte being cool again, I got my Lambo around that time. Quan got his McLaren around that time. Niggas was mad. Well, niggas wasn't mad, but niggas was upset when I put you down on the Lambo situation. And this, I explained to them, I was like, yo, this my brother. He always talking about Lamborghini Huracans. I know this would change everything for him. I want to do this for him. And what I did, I plug you in, had you plugged in.
You really gonna get brought into this no matter what? I know I am, man. I'm gonna just be quiet for it. I'm trying to, I don't know. Niggas already clipping TikToks. I'm gonna shut the fuck up and just watch the video. Come on, y'all.
Then with the people, that's what's gonna guarantee to prove you. I'm gonna put all this stuff on the screen right here or right here. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet, but when I text the people, like, yo, my brother just submitted his application. They text me to Vonte. I said, yeah, that's the application. When you was doing the application, you texted me. You was like, you was asking me questions like, what do I put for my job title if I got my own LLCs? But Raw with the business mind, I know how to do these things. And that's how I'm able to get people approved for everything that they need. Raw is a businessman and Raw makes shit happen. I'm gonna put this shit on the screen, right? With Vonte application, it was a lot of issues along the line. It was a lot of things because this nigga maxed out his credit cards. This nigga not making payments on time on this shit. This nigga, bro, let me just tell y'all something. When I got Vonte approved for this Lamborghini, when I got Vonte approved for this Lambo, this nigga was this nigga bank account was negative $400. That's how fucking good. That's how good, that's how, nigga, you was negative $400, bro. You was dead broke. You was dead broke. And your excuse was, I wasn't broke. You know. know YouTube pay every month. So you getting a fucking Lamborghini living check to check, month to month. You averaging 20,000 views on YouTube, bro. You're not getting paid that well. And you don't have no other stream of income. The only other stream of income you had was your girl doing drop shipping business. And that shit not doing well. Well, her shit probably was, but your shit wasn't. I don't even know her that much. I don't even want to speak on her. But you came to me and you told me that your girl shit not doing so good right now, and you asked Shawnio, can you help me with Facebook? But Sean told you Ra is the person with the Facebook shit, but you was too scared to ask me because of your pride, bro. You was too scared to tell me because of your pride, bro. This is why you and your girl fall out. Your girl got a lawsuit for, I think, $500,000 or $400,000, and you expecting her to give you money out of her $500,000 or $400,000, and that's why you don't fuck with your girl. Now, let's tell the fucking truth, nigga. That's why you don't fuck with her, because you feel like out of her $500,000 or $400,000 that she got for a lawsuit, you felt like she was supposed to give you money out of that lawsuit. And she's watching this video, you watching this video, and Shorty know what I'm talking about, because Vonte went through your shit and he found out that you got a lawsuit for $500,000 or $400,000. And that's why bruh started acting weird. Because why? Vonte told us about this shit, bruh. He told us about it. And that's why I'm putting it out there now, the type of person that Vonte is. Now, here's the thing. Every trip that we would take to New York, Miami, everywhere we would go, that Lambo, the Lamborghini Urus, the first time we ever drive in a Lamborghini Urus, all that shit in Miami, Rob paid for it. I'm gonna show y'all a screenshot right here where I had the Cash App his mom $1,900. I forgot what he had to pay. Oh, the hotel room in New York. He had to pay for a hotel room in New York because he was gonna leave from Richmond. I was gonna leave from Virginia Beach, so he had to pay for his shit before he get there. I had to send his mama that. Why would I have Vonte mom Cash App? Look, I'm gonna send y'all both the screenshots right here. They are right here. When we went to Miami from New York. And fun fact, I had to pay for your gas for you to drive to New York to get content.
That's a real nigga. That's a real nigga.
When we went to Miami, we rent that Lambo, we rent that penthouse. I paid for all that shit. I got the Lambo for you because you
Quan is a bitch. Quan ain't no drama. Quan don't do no beef. I had to say that. My bad. I'm sorry.
was doing car POV videos. I got you that Lambo so you could make your car POV videos, bruh. I did a lot that I'm just disappointed of how you portrayed Ra on the internet to being Ra not humble and Ra not this. Did you, y'all, I'm gonna play a clip right now.
Not gonna lie, this video completely changed my whole video, my view on African. I'm surprised this nigga would even drop a video like this, bro. This nigga don't do shit like this. Like, personally knowing this nigga, bro, don't do shit. He don't respond to niggas on the internet. He don't. This is fucking crazy. And watching this shit with y'all, Quan is a bitch. Quan don't do no drama. Quan is not picking sides. Quan is focused on God and getting closer to God. Quan has nothing to do with none of this shit. I'm just watching and reaction and watching. This is fucking crazy.
I'm gonna take myself off the screen. I'm gonna put the video in right now. On Vonte's birthday in Richmond.
I think what it was it standing on his car. I feel like that shit hit him hard. Like, that's crazy. This is crazy. Quan is a bitch. Quan don't do no drama. Quan is getting closer with God. Quan, none of this. Okay.
Vonte was so broke on his birthday, like this nigga couldn't even fucking buy a shoes for his birthday. No shoes, no shirt, no nothing. What I did, I drove to Richmond, bruh. I drove to Richmond. It's a 2-hour drive from Virginia.
They gonna cut you saying that shit out, gang. If y'all see any videos on TikTok, I just need y'all to have my back. I'm not in none of this shit. I'm just an innocent bystander watching. I need y'all to have my back in them comments, please. I'm just watching, my nigga. I'm just watching. And I know they gonna clip my words and misconstrue my shit. I have nothing to do with nothing. Please, just, I'm begging y'all niggas. Please. Now I fight back. No, I don't do no drama. I don't do no beef. Fuck.
Beach, and I took him to the shoe store that he always just.
The capital of Australia? Shit, I don't fucking know. The nigga at the jury still got my ass. I don't know, nigga. That's what I need to be focused on. Quan don't do no beef, nigga. I need to go study some trivia, nigga. It's not Sydney. It's started with a C. Oh, hey.
He just go to the store and walk around in that shit looking stupid as fuck, window shopping every single day. So what I would do, what I did was, he told me that, yo, it's my birthday, I don't got, I drove to Richmond 2 hours, bro. Took this nigga to the store. I told him, grab whatever in the store you need, I will pay for it, right? I vlogged that shit.
That's crazy. I don't do no beef, I'm a fucking... Quan don't do no beef. Quan is a vegan. Quan is a vegan, he don't do no beef. You know what I'm saying? Hey. I ain't in none of this shit now. Let me talk loud so I can hear this shit. Quan isn't a part of shit. I'm a vegan as of now, nigga. This is fucking crazy. That's a real nigga shit though. Oh God, that's a real nigga shit. That's a real nigga shit for sure. They bought him some clothes and shoes and shit. That's a real nigga shit. I ain't gonna lie. Now that I think about it, I don't expect shit for my birthday, but the nigga got me stuff for my birthday too. I know y'all seen that shit in my vlog. And I don't usually get gifts. Like, I don't be getting gifts and shit like that, y'all. If y'all don't know, like, I ain't the type of person, like, I'm the more so person that gives the gifts. I don't really receive gifts. But nigga pulled up on me when I was like, getting a haircut on my birthday. It's in my video, like, all that shit was live reaction. That nigga brought me some shoes and shit. So I want to say I appreciate you again for that shit. This is fucking crazy. He talking about anteater face ass. This is crazy. Bro, I really got a big heart but acts like a dickhead. Yeah, this nigga is what's the fucking word? Ignorant.
That's like 2 years
Stop
ago.
pausing. Leave the stream. Fuck, nigga. What the fuck? Leave, nigga. The fuck?
But the type of person I am, the genuine person that I am, never posted that video. The internet never seen that clip ever. The internet never seen that clip, but I'm gonna play it right now.
We in the shoe store.
We in the shoe store with it, nigga.
Look, you see any 2 pair of shoes in here you like, get them, I'm gonna pay for them.
You lying.
Nah, I'm dead serious. Any 2 pair of shoes you like in here.
You lying, ain't no way. You lying, bro.
I'm dead serious.
Put it on Booba.
On Booba?
Booba is this nigga dog. Booba is crazy. That's this nigga dog. That's raw dog. What the fuck? You talking about put it on Booba. That nigga dog ugly as fuck.
Nigga, any 2 pair of shoes in here you like, just grab them.
Quan is a bitch. Quan ain't no drama. Quan don't do nothing. Quan is getting these cozy orders out.
These new. These them new.
I like Malik. Oh my God.
It's just a lot on the internet that I need to clear up, you know, to clear my name. Like, I really don't care for, you know, the little 12-year-old and 14-year-old in the comments like, raw this, raw that, haha, Vonte this, Vonte. I really don't care for it. I just feel like now it's kind of like my brand. That's my brand, and I'm not gonna have all this information and being this genuine person and just let somebody walk over that like that. I can't allow that for too long. I know I care about your mental health. I know you like my brother, but it's like, bro, it's only so much I'm gonna allow to happen. I cannot allow that shit for go on too long. You crossed the line when you came to my crib, stand on my Lambo. I was gonna come to Virginia because I know where you live. I have your address, but I'm being the bigger person, and I'm just gonna let you have that standing on my car, because if you was really standing on business, you would have texted me or called me and say, come downstairs, I'm finna stand on your car. That's when you would have really be standing on business at. If you text me or call me like, yo, come downstairs, I'm about to stand on your car right now. What you did, you stand on my car and you drove back to Virginia. Right after you stand on my car, you didn't even stay around Atlanta City, nigga. You ain't did that shit. So that's what standing on business is. If you was really standing on business, you come over here and you call me downstairs and break my window in front of me, nigga. That's standing on business. That scary ass shit, you stand on my shit and drive to Virginia, that's pussy as fuck. And that's not standing on business. So who really looks stupid, nigga? I was upstairs, sleep, when you come downstairs and stand on my car. How the fuck is that standing on business, nigga? How? How is that standing on business, bruh? Be fucking for real. You're not standing on business. I'm not gonna go too much in detail. I just want y'all to know I have a lot more to say and a lot more proof, but taking that to the grave, bro. Never making another video about this situation. I just want y'all to know, Rye's not the villain. Rye's, you know, all that Rye's not humble shit is a troll, and I run with it because I think it's actually funny because I know how genuine, I know the type of person I am. So I just troll back. I'm like, yeah, be like, Rye, they said Rye not humble. Yeah, I'm not humble. Fuck you. But, bro, all that shit is a troll, bro. Like, these niggas want Rod to look like the bad person, but why y'all think Rod keep progressing? Why y'all think Rod keep going up to the top? Because I don't pay attention to these shits. I'm too mature. I'm too old, bro. It's like I'm just focused on, you know, winning and taking care of my family and helping my friends.
Jay Breezo, what's up, nigga?
Do the math. Why y'all think these niggas don't?
How you been hanging in there?
And I have friends and never want to belittle my friends. I never want them to look at me like, oh shit, I wish I could have got a Lambo. Nah, we gonna be around each other that we could all win and not just be around a friend group where I'm the boss, nigga. When we pop outside, people looking at me, nigga, and that's what y'all want. That's what y'all want to be the big person in every situation. But that shit not sliding over here. We gonna let everybody win. Everybody in the circle gonna be able to buy Lambos, track cars.
Quan, what do you think about the competition comments? I'm not putting myself in no TikTok clip, bro. I don't care what people comment. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I know my life. I know my real life. I don't care about comments. Quan is a bitch. Quan is I'm just trying to get closer to God. I don't want to do none of this. I ain't in none of this. If you say I'm in competition, I don't care. Say whatever you want. I don't care. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words don't hurt me, nigga. I don't give a goddamn fuck. Okay. Let's get back to the video.
Hellcat. And yeah, y'all could call it competition all y'all want.
He talking about, yeah, you're a clip, buddy. I'm a vegan, nigga. I don't do beef. What you talking about?
That's him. That's them. And that's the end of my, you know, clearing my name and letting y'all know what's going on. So what y'all know, I love y'all. New car video coming soon. I don't think I'm dropping on this channel.
Damn. That's crazy. That was some crazy shit, boy. You're a cook. You said too much already. I ain't say nothing bad about nobody. I support everybody. If you got beef with me, I don't care. God got me. That's it. That's crazy. That shit. That was.